Good morning, dear friends, how are you? Good morning, dear friends, how are you? Good morning, dear friends, good morning, dear friends, good morning, dear friends, how are you? The tiny caterpillar is on the leaf, wiggle, wiggle. A tiny caterpillar is on the leaf, wiggle, wiggle. A tiny caterpillar, a tiny caterpillar, a tiny caterpillar is on the leaf, wiggle, wiggle. The tiny caterpillar flew away, fly, fly. The tiny caterpillar flew away, fly, fly. The tiny caterpillar, the tiny caterpillar, the tiny caterpillar flew away, fly, fly. How are you, friends? How is everyone at home? Mommy, daddy, Jaja, uncle, auntie, your pet, everyone. I hope God is still keeping them safe, just like He's keeping you and me. And don't forget to pray every morning and thank God for keeping you alive. So yesterday we met a new friend. What was his name? Petey Peacock. What's the name of our new friend? Petey Peacock. And Peacock reads. Peacock reads. And Peacock has a song.
Peacock reads.
How Petey Peacock has a lot of friends. When he is around, the pigeons hum and ends.
Wow! Pronounce the words, okay?
How Petey Peacock has a lot of friends. When he is around, the pigeons hum and ends.
Wow! Amazing! That is one of the most beautiful songs I have ever heard. Now we are going to storyline. Put in your thinking cards, remember your cards, all the cups. And since it is very near, I am going to ride a bicycle. It is just there in the park. Let's go. This is the way to Storyland, Storyland, Storyland. This is the way to Storyland. Come, let us go. We shall meet with all our friends, all our friends, all our friends. We shall meet with all our friends. Just wait and see. We are in Pleasant Park with Petey Peacock. Okay. The peacock family ate porridge and prawns. Remember? They ate porridge, cereal, and prawns. Have you seen their family photo? Let's count all of them and see how many they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They were 10 in a family. Soon, the little peacocks ran outside to play. Petey Peacock walked through the backyard and saw all different kinds of flowers. Remember? God made everything very special, thought Petey Peacock as he folded his green and blue tail feathers. Suddenly, a voice called to Petey Peacock. Excuse me, Petey Peacock, what are you thinking? Look up here. Petey Peacock looked up. Petey Peacock could not believe his eyes. It was a speaking peach tree. It was a speaking peach tree. Oh my God. Huh? You see its mouth? It was a speaking peach tree. So yesterday we didn't know who was calling Petey Peacock, but today now we know who was talking to Petey Peacock. It was a peach tree. Do not be afraid, Petey Peacock, pleaded the peach tree. My name is Peachy Peach. So his name was Peachy Peach. Everyone repeat after me. Peachy Peach. Peachy Peach. Oh, said Petey Peacock with surprise. My name is Petey Peacock. I know you, said Peachy Peach. I watch you every day. I can always tell when you are thinking hard. You spread out your shiny green and blue tail feathers. Then your polka dot tail looks like a pretty fan. So when Petey Peacock is thinking, he spreads out his feathers. Amazing. What do you do when you're thinking? Me, when I'm thinking, I do like this. What do you do when you're thinking? So Petey Peacock spreads out his tail when he's thinking. Me, What do you do when you're thinking? Okay. Thank you, Peachy Peach, said Petey Peacock politely. I was just thinking about how God created all the different plants and animals, even as peacocks. God made peach trees too. Put in Peachy Peach. God gave peach trees pink petals, parts of the flowers. You see? So the peach tree's flowers were pink. Isn't God a beautiful God? He makes things so beautiful. So he gave the peach tree pink trees, pink flowers. Wow. God gave peach trees pink petals. Those are parts of the flowers. My pink petals are warmed by the sunshine. Soon, God will turn each flower blossom into a plum peach. So after the flowers, when the sun comes, the flowers blossom. They open and soon they'll become peaches. Wow! You are right, Peachy Peach, agreed Petey Peacock. God created you perfectly. Petey Peacock, Peachy Peach, cried a deep voice. Another voice? Peachy Peach looked around to see a pine tree waving a green branch. A pine tree waving a green branch. Whoa! Excuse me, said the pine tree. My name is Piney Pine. So his name was Piney Pine. And his name was Peachy Peach. And his name was Piney Pine. I heard what you said. Could it be possible that God made me special too? I'm just a great big pucky pine tree. Of course, said Petey Peacock. God has a plan for all the things he made. Piney Pine packed up his green branches as he listened. He did like this. He packed them up. Suddenly, Piny's pine cones shook with excitement. Do you know how a pine tree looks like? There we have a pine tree in our playground, in the big boys' and big girls' playground, that big tall tree. So the things that come off are really bucky. So the pine tree was wondering, is it really God who made me? Because me, everything about me is bucky. It's just peaches. And Petey Peacock told him God has a plan for everything. Amazing. Petey Peacock, cried Piney Pine. I spy, that means I see, little children running to the playground. Perhaps they have come for a picnic. Do you see the little children? There's a boy and a girl. Perhaps they have come for a picnic. Yeah! Cheered Petey Peacock. Petey Peacock spread his pretty polka dot tail out as far as he possibly could. See Petey Peacock spreading out his feathers as far as he could. Wow! Peach packed up his soft pink petals. Piney Pine put on a smile from branch to branch. The little people came down the path to the playground. They spied Petey Peacock's tail. They spied means they looked. Several children gently touched Petey Peacock's long tail feathers, called plums. They placed their hand on the soft peacock's plums. Other children ran over to Peach. They stood on tiptoe, standing on your toes. They stood on tiptoe to smell Peach's pink petals. A little girl with long brown ponytail. You see the girl with the brown ponytail? Patted one of the pink peach blossoms. The little girl smiled up to Peach. Peach did not say a word. He stayed quiet. You see the little girl smelling the flower? Wow, it must have smelled so pretty. Please come to the picnic table, called a mother and father nearby. It is time to eat our lunch. The happy little boys and girls obeyed quickly. They ran to the picnic table. I do enjoy children, grinned Petey Peacock after the children were gone. I would like for them to stay longer. They are so polite. Not one child pulled my feathers. What polite little people, said Peach happily. No one picked off my pink, pretty petals. Then Petey Peacock and Peach looked at Piney Pine. Piney Pine was very, very quiet. His branches were hanging down. Something is wrong with Piney Pine, thought Petey Peacock. Something is very wrong. I must find out what it was. So you see, the boy went and patted Petey Peacock. The girl went and smelled the peaches flowers and enjoyed. But no one went to Piney Pine. And he was sad. Oh no, something is wrong with Piney Pine, thought Petey Peacock. Something is very wrong. I must find out what it is. So we are going to find out what it was tomorrow. So sad, the story has to end here. But it's not the end of our story. Tomorrow we are going to enjoy the rest of the story. Okay? Time for questions. What spoke to Petey Peacock in the park? What spoke to Petey Peacock in the park? The two trees, Peachy Peach and Piney Pine. Who came to pet Petey Peacock? Was it the girl or the boy? The boy in the park. Who was very polite when the little people left? Who was very quiet when the little people went? Remember, this one was saying something about the girl smelling the flowers, and then also Petey Peacock was saying something about him patting his feathers, but someone was very, very quiet. Who was it? Piney Pine. So today we are going to end here, but tomorrow we are going to find out what happened next. I cannot wait for the rest of the story. Have a good day. Bye, friends. See you tomorrow.